Well, the breaking news we're tracking at the moment on NDTV, several passengers have suffered injuries after an express train collided with a goods train in Darjeeling district of West Bengal earlier this morning. The Kanchanjunga Express was travelling from Silchar in Assam to Sealdah in Kolkata when a goods train hit it from behind near the Rangapani station, which is located close to New Jalpaiguri. What we can share with you at the moment is two coaches of the Kanchanjunga Express have derailed in this crash. That's what's learned at the moment. More details about this accident are awaited. But the Bengal Chief Minister, Mamata Banerjee, has reacted on X. In fact, she has said doctors and disaster response teams have been rushed to the spot. In fact, she has also said that the DM, SP, ambulances, medical teams have been dispatched to the area where this accident has occurred. That's the breaking news information we're tracking for you at the moment from West Bengal. The accident has happened near Rangapani station in North Bengal as a goods train rammed into the Kanchenjunga Express. Several people are feared injured in this train accident. Those are the helpline numbers you are seeing on your screens at the moment for this accident. We also have reactions coming in. We will line up those reactions from eyewitnesses for you as these rescue operations are underway. Now, there is a probability of 2 deaths as of now. We are waiting for a confirmation regarding the same. But top officials from the Ministry of Railways are monitoring the situation. That's what the Ministry of Railways has informed us. Our sources have also added that the rescue operations have begun and 15 ambulances are at the spot where these visuals are coming from. The impact, we're being told, as per preliminary news, that 3 rare coaches have been severely damaged. There are no confirmed reports of any casualties at the moment, but the Ministry of Railways, our sources from there, are informing us that there's a probability of 2 deaths so far. Ratnadeep is with us over the phone line tracking the latest developments. Ratnadeep, the Ministry of Railways sources within the department inform us that there's a probability of 2 deaths as of now. Are you hearing anything from official sources? And do we have any reaction currently from the Northeast Railway Command?
The Northeast Frontier Railway in some time will issue an official initial statement, and we don't have officially any confirmation of casualties or injuries, but as we are hearing from sources that there are casualties and injuries in this accident. Remember, at least 3 coaches have got derailed here. This incident took place about somewhere around 8 a.m. Or after that. That's what we're hearing from our sources in Northeast Frontier Railway. And the location, Rangapani near Phansidewa, which is actually just after the new Jalpaiguri station, NJP station, which is a very important junction linking northeast India to North Bengal region of West Bengal. And it is a very, and this line between NJP or rather Kishanganj in Bihar to NJP and beyond that.
और मालगाड़ी का जो आगे का इंजन है वहाँ पे गैस कटर लगेगा. आरपीएफ भी आ गए, हम लोग लोकल पीएस से आ गए. ठीक है.
रजत अली.
ये जगह का नाम क्या है?
निर्मल जोत.
क्या हो गया था?
Meanwhile, we have a reaction coming in currently from the Minister of Railways. He has reacted on X saying it's an unfortunate accident in the NFR zone. Ashwini Vaishnav has further added that the rescue operations are going on at a war footing. The railways, the NDRF, the SDRF are working in close coordination. The injured are being shifted to the hospital while senior officials have reached the spot. The Minister of Railways has indeed confirmed that the railways, NDRF and SDRF are working in close coordination as far as the rescue operation is concerned. Senior officials, meanwhile, have reached the spot while the injured are being shifted to a nearby hospital. That's the latest update we have from the Minister of Railways for you. Ashwini Vaishnav reacting on X, saying that it's an unfortunate accident that's taken place in the NFR zone and rescue operations are going on at a war footing. Saurabh Gupta, who's tracking the latest developments, is with us at the moment. Saurabh, we've seen Mr. Vaishnav's reaction. Also, the Ministry of Railways says that there's a probability of 2 casualties as of now. Any confirmation regarding any casualties or injuries?
Yes, from what we're hearing is that there could be a few casualties from the last coaches, because remember the goods train hit the Kanchenjunga Express from behind. And as of now, what we know is that though officially there has been no word on the casualties, there are some casualties that are expected in this accident that has taken place at Rangapani station, because what it seems like is that the goods train did have some speed when it hit the Kanchenjunga Express, because you see this was if you see the pictures that we're showing you on our screens right now, you will see one of the goods carriages of the passenger train, the Kanchenjunga Express. Usually these passenger trains have a goods carriage attached to the end of the train, and what has happened is that that goods carriage is of course completely been flung in the air. It's of course almost in an erect position. And therefore, what has happened is that as a result of that, the other coaches that were towards the end of the train have been affected by this accident. In fact, what we know so far from Rangapani is that rescue and relief operations are on, and these rescue and relief operations are taking place at the Rangapani station. We are fearing some casualties now, in fact, is what the railways are saying, though there is no official word on it. But we know that there are some casualties feared as this accident took place. This is a very popular train to Assam from West Bengal, and of course on certain days it travels to Agartala, Sealdah, Silchar, and Sealdah, Agartala Kanchenjunga Express. And this of course it was coming from the other side towards Sealdah. This was Sealdah bound. It had crossed the new Jalpaiguri station, and of course it was hit by a by a goods train, a wagon, a container wagon, which of course was also involved in the accident. And what we know so far is that there are some casualties feared, though officially there's no casualties being declared yet. We are waiting for the railways to declare it officially in case there are casualties, and we'll wait for the railways to actually update us on that. The NDRF divisional team, 15 ambulance at the site, and of course there's also a war room being set up to sort of manage the crisis that's unfolding. At least 2 feared dead, though we had still, like I said, not had any official clarification from the Railway Ministry or the Northeastern Frontier Railway. That is the division under which this line falls. This is, like I said, located in the strategic Chicken's Neck Siliguri corridor. And the main route to northeast India and to northern Bengal is through this route. This is Rangapani station, 1 station away from the new Jalpaiguri station, which is a major railway hub in that region. So the railways have rushed resources from there. And of course, this is something that we are getting now.
Yes,
and
also, Saurabh, I sincerely apologize, I'm interrupting you.
You can see, of course, how the
Saurabh, I sincerely apologize, I'm interrupting you. We actually have a reaction from an official from Ground Zero. Let's just listen in.
स्थिति अभी थोड़ा गंभीर है। ये आप देख रहे हैं कंचनजंगा एक्सप्रेस है, ये पीछे यहाँ पे खड़ा था और पीछे से एक मालगाड़ी आके उसको ठोक दिया। 3 बॉगी अभी तक डिटेल्ड हुआ है, 5 फैटलिटी हुआ है, कैजुअलिटी हुआ है 5, अभी तक हम रेस्क्यू कर लिया है। और मालगाड़ी का जो आगे का इंजन है वहाँ पे गैस कटर लगेगा, आरपीएफ भी आ गए है, हम लोग लोकल पीएस से आ गए हैं। ठीक है,
डेथ कैजुअलिटी कितनी हुई है?
अभी तक जो हिसाब है 5 हुआ है। ठीक है,
और कितने लोगों की मौत हुई है?
5 का मौत हुआ है अभी तक। ठीक है,
इंजर्ड हुआ है?
इंजर्ड अभी तक 25 to 30 नियरली, बट द इंजुरीज आर नॉट फैटल। We have already rescued them with their luggages এবং এখানে हम लोग लोकल का एम्बुलेंस भी हम लोग अरेंज कर चुके हैं। ठीक है, वो जो पैसेंजर्स हैं हम लोग उन लोग को बाहर निकाल के एक यहाँ पे एक मदरसा में कैंप भी सेटअप किया है, वहाँ पे लेके जा रहे हैं और वहाँ से फिर आगे बास लेके एनजीपी तक लेके जा रहे हैं।
कैसे हुआ था सर? इंसिडेंट कैसे हुआ था?
इंसिडेंट पीछे से मालगाड़ी आके ये कांचनजंगा जो एक्सप्रेस है, मालदा कांचनजंगा एक्सप्रेस है, इसको पीछे से कॉलिशन हो गया। ठीक है,
Well, we have a confirmation from the top official who's tracking the rescue operations on ground. We can now share with you that unfortunately in this tragic accident, 5 people have lost their lives and over 25 people have been injured. So that's the casualty at the moment. The toll stands at 5 deaths so far, with 25 people, around over 25 people being injured. But the line on which the accident took place is the main rail link from Kolkata to Siliguri, as my colleague Saurabh Gupta has been reporting. Saurabh, still with us. Saurabh, we've just heard the official confirm that there have been 5 casualties in this tragic accident this morning.
Yes, unfortunate news. And in fact, the pictures that I'm receiving now, of course, also showing several bodies near the coaches. And this, of course, is coming in as we speak. Rescue operations are underway. These were 2 trains again on the same track. One a goods train, one a passenger train. The passenger train was hit from behind by the goods train. Luckily, and what seems to have, luckily, perhaps, lessened the impact of this accident is the goods coach or the goods wagon that was attached to the Kanchenjunga Express. These are ICF coaches that are turned also into goods carriage, and that perhaps led to the the impact being minimalized. But you can see, of course, from the site of the accident, the visuals that we are showing you, quite bad. And you heard that official also confirming casualties. But this is, of course, a goods train that collided with the Sealdah bound Kanchenjunga Express. The Sealdah bound Kanchenjunga Express was hit by a goods train from behind. And we can confirm casualties now, attributing it to officials. We also know that the West Bengal government has rushed all the necessary assistance that it's required. The district magistrate, the superintendent of police. Traffic is being regulated in the area to ensure that relief and rescue vehicles have priority. And also what we know is that the DM and of course there's been a war room set up. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has tweeted, and of course we'll just read out her tweet. Shocked to learn just now about a train accident in Phansidewa area of Darjeeling district. While details are awaited, Kanchenjunga Express has reportedly been hit by a goods train. DM, which is District Magistrate, SP, which is Superintendent of Police, doctors, ambulances and disaster teams have been rushed to the site for rescue, recovery and medical assistance. Action on war footing initiated. So this is, of course, the West Bengal government part. The railway is also initiating relief action, relief action there. 5 people, unfortunately, may have lost their lives, is what we are seeing. The Railway Minister, Ashwini Vaishnaw, also has tweeted, unfortunate accident in NFR zone. This is, of course, the Northeastern Frontier Railway that manages railway operations in these areas. And the Railway Minister, of course, also has spoken or tweeted on this issue. And rescue operations are going on a war footing. Unfortunately, some casualties feared as the Kanchenjunga Express was hit by a goods train from behind this morning near the Rangapani station, near the new Jalpaiguri railway hub under the Northeastern Frontier Railway in this region. And this, of course, is now the latest that we have on this developing story.
Right. Also, Saurabh, as you've been reporting, the line on which this accident took place is the main rail link from Kolkata to Siliguri. But now we're hearing long-distance train services have been temporarily stopped. Do we have a confirmation regarding this?
Yes, several trains which are already in line. For example, trains that have to head to, towards North Bengal or head into North Bengal and the northeast of India all use this route. There is another route which is, a bifurcation of the railway line from Aluabari Road and that goes via, Phansidewa, Naxalbari, Bagdogra, Siliguri, Sevok and Udlabari, Malbazar and then on to North Bengal. So that alternate route, of course, will be available. There are some trains that ply on that alternative route as well. But this is the main railway route, the main electrified railway route to, North Bengal and Northeast India. So all trains coming from places like Guwahati, coming from places like Dibrugarh, Tinsukia, Agartala, Silchar, all these trains will be affected. because these are all trains that use these routes, and of course the railways will announce the disruption of services in these routes, and perhaps some trains will be rescheduled, some will be rerouted through the alternative route. But again, the alternative route only has that much capacity. It's a single line, it's not a double line, and a few stations have loop lines. Also, important thing to note is that this train, the Kanchenjunga Express, was still functioning with an old ICF rake. Railways, as you know, has been upgrading its rakes to LHB rakes, and it's been happening at a pretty decent pace. But still, many trains remain to be upgraded, and the Kanchenjunga Express was one of them that was still functioning with an Utkrisht rake of the ICF version of rakes. The problem with ICF rakes in accidents like these is the fact that they tend to climb on top of each other, and that increases chances of casualties and injuries. And that is exactly what seems to have happened here, because this is an ICF rake. In the LHB rake, even though LHB rakes are that kind of incident is rather the chances of that happening are lower, and therefore ensuring a more safer journey. So yes, unfortunately this was an ICF rake train, and this was the Sealdah bound Kanchenjunga Express that had just left New Jalpaiguri station this morning when it was hit by a goods train from behind.
Also, Saurabh, I just checked. It's been raining heavily since the morning in Siliguri. Has this impacted the pace of the rescue operation?
Yes, it has impacted the pace of the rescue operation, and of course this is something that is there, but obviously this is a very worrying situation, because this is the main railway route, and this is of course something that like we've been saying, very important railway route to North Bengal and to Northeast India. So obviously that is going to be something that is on the minds of railway officials as we speak, and because this means that all train services to Northeast India will also be affected. That is because this is a very, very sort of important route. All goods trains, all passenger trains, including the Dibrugarh Rajdhani, the Agartala Rajdhani, all pass through this route because this is, like I said, the narrow Siliguri chicken snake corridor, and of course a very important railway route.
Also, as Saurabh has been reporting, that the Kanchenjunga Express is actually frequently used by tourists to travel to Darjeeling. But Saurabh, this accident also comes at a time when Kolkata and South Bengal are reeling under the scorching summer heat, and many are travelling to the hill station for some sort of relief.
Yes, North Bengal has been witnessing very heavy rains. In fact, yesterday also there was a thunderstorm in Siliguri and surrounding areas, and the rescue and relief operations are taking place in this rains, and that of course is an added challenge whenever there is a rescue operation. Now, what we are hearing from the additional SP of Darjeeling Police, that there are 5 passengers who've died, 25 injured in the accident, and of course serious situation. Incident occurred when a goods train rammed into the Kanchenjunga Express. This is what we are hearing from Abhishek Roy, additional SP of Darjeeling Police, and this is the latest. So the police have also confirmed 5 casualties in this accident, and what we know so far is that this is taking place as far as the railway accident is concerned in North Bengal, and the Kanchenjunga Express was hit by a goods train from behind, resulting in at least 5 casualties now and 25 injuries.